Okay, this time I'm here for real. Let's move this here. Hi Mizu, it's me, doing a big old test of the Luminary broadcast system after finally fixing my PC. How's it going, Mizu? We are approaching the 1,000 signature. I'm just putting that out there. So far, so good. Wait. Okay, now it should be working.
May I pray for anything?
Oh yeah, the art attack. I was actually lurking Lyra's stream as she was working on it. It's super cute.
I'm sure your wishes will come true.
Lyra asked me if I was going to be in art fight. Like, I want to be in art fight, but the thing is, I do so much because I'm like, I'm not just arting, I'm trying to do this video editing and streaming too. But I am trying to like make myself more available for other things, which is kind of why I'm not like sticking to like a set schedule.
May I pray for anything specific?
So that way I can have more time for art related things. You were napping and missed it by your half-hour nap alarm. Oh no.
I'm sure your wishes will come true.
She was like, I don't know if Mizu's going to catch me working on this. But she managed to sneak it by. Let me put this here. I'm going to tell people to watch my testing stream. I'm just glad that I was able to get it back working before my actual full day off today. I was stressful. The whole timeline was I got off work 2 hours early and I'm like, yes, I got to play my game for 2 hours. Then at 4:30 it died. I spent a whole couple of hours trying to figure out what went wrong, trying to see if, okay, if I just replug everything, if it'll fix it. Did not fix it. Eventually narrowed it down, found a little part, went through my old PC stuff because thankfully I never threw it out. Found the little self-test for the PSU. The PSU, which is the power station, did not respond, so that helped me narrow it down. So I was like, okay, I need to narrow it. I need to get a new power unit. So I looked it up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to order it. But thankfully you reminded me like, oh, why not just get it from a local store? And I was like, wait, is there any local stores? Because the Best Buy, I didn't even think about it because the Best Buy I have been going to for years has shut down. So I wasn't even thinking about it until you mentioned it. And then finally I found one that was 30 minutes away that had it. I called them. I was like, hey, do you guys have this power station? And it was like, yeah, we got 2 left. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll get it tomorrow. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can make it today. Because at this point, it was an hour till it closes. But then I was like, it was an area I didn't know. So I asked Mom, I was like, this is like this far away. Like, do you think you can make it? And then she was like, it'll be really close, but I'm pretty sure we can make it. So we pretty much like collaborate on like, okay, let's get out of here as fast as we could. We got there 10 minutes before it closed. I ran in there. Ad break just started.
Forgive me.
And then I managed to get it like 10 minutes. I got there 10 minutes before it closed. I asked them, hey, I'm just here to get the thing, and I'm just gonna be in and out. I know exactly what I need. Here's the skill. They pointed me to it. They were cool. They were chill. They didn't make a big deal out of it. I got the power unit, got in line, and then of course, because it's 10 minutes before it closed, somebody was in line, got right out. I was in that store in less time than it took me to drive there. Driving was like a half hour there and back. So I got back at 9:30. I got back at 9:30, sat down, pulled out everything for the, put it in, tested it. I was like, oh no, it's not responding. Cause like, you remember, I was like, after the first test, I was like, oh no, with the new power station, it's not working. Everything is done for. Turns out I was just using the wrong cord. So when I replaced the cord, then it actually gave signs of life. And I was like, wait, there's hope. But it still had errors. So I started putting everything back in. Every single thing back in. Reminding myself, okay, this goes here. That goes there. Because once I had that one red light, that was the most response it had given. So it was the power unit. I just had to make sure I connected everything with the right cable types. So I matched everything one by one. And my hands hurt because like it's the case is very, very small, very, very tight on my hand to get to like those little narrow parts. And so I was like trying so hard. I had this one stupid little screw that just kept falling in between like the little crevice. I was like, okay, I need to use my screwdriver to pull it out from this thing so I can finish installing it. And like the screwdriver that I had, it had a little bit of magnetic force, but it was like a really weak magnetic force. So I'm fumbling with this for like 10 minutes just on this one screw. And I'm like, what do I do? But eventually I got it to go in. And I'll be honest, some of those things I kind of took it easy on. I didn't like optimize how I was putting it in. But it was good enough because it was like, okay, no parts are moving randomly. Nothing is like falling over. Nothing's like an actual risk. And so I put that in. Stop trying to hit me. Bad bull. Hi, Shirazu. Yes, we are weathering the waves because I was like, the best way to test this system would be to play the most stressful game possible on the system, which is WuWa, while streaming. So yes, WuWa definitely has its uses. Also, welcome back everyone. I was stuck behind ad. I was just describing my ordeal with fixing my PC. And like 6 hours of just 6 hours of just me and this computer trying to figure out what broke, how to fix it, how to put it in the right spot. I changed, and what was I at prior to that? I changed out the not the graphics card. I was changing out the cables for the power unit. And then finally when that light came on, I took a good look. Actually, maybe even more than 6 hours, because from 4:30 to 6 to 7. Yeah, from 6:30 to 7. That was me figuring out what was wrong, whether it was the motherboard or the power unit. And doing that, when I finally found the self-tester, that was about like 7-ish. I looked it up, found a good one at a local store about 30 minutes away. Got the confirmation that that store had it. Drove there. So from 7 to 8, I was figuring out where I can find a replacement. And then at 8, I was calling the place and having to deal with the stupid AI. And they confirmed that they had it. Drove for a half hour from like 8:20 to 8:35 to 8:45, proving just to get there, right? And hoping that I can get there before it closed. Got the power unit, drove back a half hour. It's now 9:30. I get everything back in front of me, put in the power unit, and after I put in the power unit and found out the problem why the new power unit wasn't working was because I had to switch one of the cables out. I had to put everything in piece by piece. I put everything piece by piece, like all the parts together. I'm like, okay, it's working, so now it should work. Nope, it was not coming on. So I was like, oh no. So I had to pull everything out and take most of the power unit parts back out until I could figure out, okay, which of these devices is causing the power to not come on. Narrowed it down. It wasn't the motherboard. Plugged in the CPU. Was not the CPU. Plugged in the graphics card. It was the graphics card. So I'm like, okay, so what's wrong with the graphics card? So I'm taking it in, taking it out, taking a look at the parts. And so I narrowed down, okay, yeah, few possibilities. Somewhere along the line, that power surge might have killed my graphics card, or I just did something funky while working on it. It just needs to be reseated. So I took a look, took the graphics card out. I was like, no pins. I didn't damage any pins. Took a look at the pins. Everything looks good. And then I reseated it. And like, it's a big graphics card. It's a 3080 Ti. This is like the most annoying part on my computer to like put in because it's so freaking heavy, right? So I push it in a little bit. I'm like, okay, why is it still not reading? Then I noticed, okay, the clip didn't go in. I had to take it out, put it in one more time. Now keep in mind, I'm pinching my fingers underneath trying to make sure that it goes in that slot because I'm holding a giant monster of a graphics card. Oh, okay, this is how it works. And slowly trying to like figure out how to be delicate with this giant behemoth.
Onwards, as far as the eye can
and eventually
see.
I find the right angle and the right approach to push it in. And then I finally seat it in properly where the pins go in the right spot. And then I power on one more time. Everything lights up. And I'm like, yes, okay. So the main components, the CPU, the motherboard, and the graphics card is working. And that's like a good start right there. I've never done this quest. I forgot I never did this quest. Okay, I'll do that at a different time. I don't feel like doing quests. I just want to explore aimlessly while yapping. Yes, because it's like, okay, I'm being careful, but apparently I need to use like 200 pounds of force just to put this thing in. And that was like the most stressful part because I was so afraid of damaging that poor little motherboard. Because I've had that motherboard for like, yeah, since 2021.
As far as the eye can see.
Or early 2022, somewhere around there. Because I got this PC like literally at the same time as I moved into this house. Because that was like my treat. This is like my treat. This PC, I was like, after everything that I've been through, I deserve a treat. So I'm building myself a whole PC. I forgot these guys had a shield. So after I seeded it and it passed the test this time, I moved everything back into place. Part by part. All of my wires, all of my all of my devices, my USB ports, my headset, my Bluetooth adapter. Finally turned it on, and just like that, it just lights right up. I get a small little black screen for a few seconds, but it's there. It's finally there, and by that time it was like 1 in the morning. And then I celebrated, and I decided to just pass out. That was how I celebrated that victory. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pass out. I'm just going straight into bed. But yes, I was upset. I was like heartbroken because I was scared I would have to buy a whole new motherboard. Like getting the power station was bad enough. That was like $200. Yeah, for what I needed for. I could have gotten 1,000 watt, but some part of me was like, or a 850 watt. I was like, no, let me get the 1,000 watt. I would just feel a lot more comfortable with that. So I did. But a motherboard would have been a lot more expensive. And heaven forbid it's the graphics card that got cooked in that entire situation. Also, hi Reaper Bab. Sorry, I was so locked into what I was talking about. I hope you're doing well, Reaper. Also, thank you so much for the play, y'all. Okay, let me stop running around for a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. I was just going over the whole story of how in less than 24 hours my computer died and got brought back to life. And I was frustrated, I was pretty upset. But at the same time, I feel really good that I did not give up and that not giving up paid off. You know?
Take form.
It's one of those things that make me glad I did not give up. Because I felt so much more confident after working through that. I forgot about this. This is that 1.0 silly puzzle. I know I should be setting stuff on fire. And there's something about being able to get past stuff like that that gives you a lot more confidence. Being able to figure it out, troubleshoot, go through that process. I went from being like brutally upset to being like, I'm unstoppable. Wow, the beauty of arson.
Wow, beautiful.
They don't make puzzles like that anymore.
I better put them away first.
I still remember our early gen multiplayer days and my obsession with throwing explosives at you guys in co-op. Yeah, you can't use your anime fire because it's not fusion. You have to use fire because fire and fusion are two different things.
Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me.
Okay, 10 more asteroid. You guys can tell I must really want this new Yang Yang if I'm willing to do actual exploration or completionist exploration for it. Also, I'm gonna be upfront. Also, went ahead and bought some pulls too, like the little limited title packs, because I'm not gonna whale. I'm gonna dolphin for for these two.
Onwards.
I need my Sui Sui and Yang Yang.
Oh, stars, heed my calling.
Oh, you know what? I should use my.
Embrace the change.
Okay, I love Jinxia, but I will admit though, the power creep in this game is real. Like,
Onwards.
my Jinshi's S6, and I still struggle. I'm starting to struggle in middle tower now. She used to be my easy button. I used to be able to just blow it up on S6. I can't do that anymore. But such is the nature of gacha games. They gotta make you spend eventually. Even those of us who literally went ham and S6 the character. I'm still gonna get Georgia's weapon because like I'm still gonna use this TM. But that's also why I'm not gonna take. That's actually the main reason why I'm never gonna take playing a gacha game meta. I enjoy it. I will definitely do challenging stuff, but there is nothing that'll make me like, oh, I'm going to take this super seriously and do all the in-game content. No, it's not. As long as there is a paid element to the challenge, I will never take it seriously. If there is a time limit element to the challenging content, I will never take it seriously. Now, you give me a pay once, play through all the content game like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Oh, I'm gonna play the heck out of that. Oh, I will go all in. Okay, how long has this loot mapper just been here? Is there a way to just put down a loot mapper without actually being there? I feel like there was a way. Oh. Or can you only put down loot mappers exactly where you stand?
Onwards.
Don't remember if there is. No worries. If Arcadia shows up, I'll probably ask Arcadia. Because I know Arcadia stays on top of that.
That's a lovely find. Onwards.
Why is the music so low for me? Okay. It just sounded really low for me. And I have my volume at maximum. But thinking about it more, I kind of realized, like,
Found anything useful?
oh yeah, I ended up jumping into the her stream myself and then answering her. I wish I did. I wish I had the time to. But as I was saying before, like, I'm trying to set it up so that way I can like have more time for little extra activities in art, and that's why I'm kind of like winding down on streaming itself being a priority, so I can focus more on creation and doing all these other little fun things. And I think that's a good thing for me, because like when I first started streaming, started VTubing, I was like, oh, streaming is everything. I've got to work on the
Onwards.
Okay, to put it simply, when I first started streaming,
Forgive me.
I was like, oh, I have to work on the schedule. I have to do these clips. I have to do certain things to like promote my stream. But over the years, I kind of like chilled out, and I started to realize what was really important. And what was really important is creating things that are memorable rather than the volume of things. And like, there's nothing wrong with like doing the schedules, but all the little things, all the time that it takes to like make sure that the streams are perfectly performed and, you know, as fancy as possible, planning out every stream, planning out what I'm gonna play, and most of all, consistent schedule. It takes a lot of energy. It is really hard to stick to a schedule. And it's like, the reason why, like, a lot of people like, oh, why do you make it such a big deal about the schedule? That's one of the big things that the whole streamer meta is all about. If you stick to a schedule, you will grow, and there's statistics behind that. So I made a big deal out of it. And it was really hard, but eventually I was like, you know what, I can't. I was all in. Oh, I have to put something here. I was all in on it. And when I first started VTubing, I was actually in between jobs, so I had the time to do all of it. So that was like a huge factor in my in my corner when I first started streaming. When I started working, it started getting hard, but I will give myself credit because I used to be hard on myself. But now that I have more experience, I now give myself a lot more credit, because sticking to a schedule while working full time is not easy, especially while doing art and everything. So I think the problem was I never gave myself the grace. I never gave myself credit for what I actually was doing. And sometimes you gotta give yourself credit outside of
That's a lovely find. Forgive me.
the expectations.
Onwards.
Because, yeah, everyone's like, oh, you have to put out clips. Oh, that's right. I used to put clips on.
I shall lead the way.
That's what it was. It was hard for me to get anything done because not only did I have to make clips and post them, I had to post them on YouTube, on Instagram, and TikTok. Like there was this whole shopping list of stuff. That's why I burned out so bad. And here's the difficult part. It definitely does work. Before I even started streaming for myself, I used to be a mod for someone who was able to do all of that. And like when she was doing all of that, she grew. Like, I'm not gonna say what their handle is or anything like that, but I watched her grow in the course of a year from like 7 viewers to 20 concurrent all the way, and I think at the highest she was like within a year like 50ish, and that was just on Twitch alone. So I had all of this like ingrained into me early on, so that's why I was always so hard on myself. But once I started realizing, hey, my situation is unique, I have my own set of challenges, I have my own character, I have my own things that I'm passionate about. Also, she wasn't actively doing our stuff the way I was. Where are these monsters getting killed from? So I have to give myself the grace to account for all of my own unique situations. And then on top of that, I'm also getting used to living in a new home too. Like, I was kind of kicking butt. I may not be doing all the clips and everything, but I was kicking butt in my own way. So you guys, there's so many like little personal things that you may not say openly about your challenges, but you got to give yourself credit for those things. And that was something I had to learn to do too. Is this a challenge? Have I ever been here? Also, Pet Frog George, I don't know where you are, but I hope that you are well.
Onwards.
I'll be honest, if you're talking, I didn't even notice the frog. I was so busy running. I hope George didn't leave because he felt ignored by me. Did I ever go in here? I feel like there's a whole lot of stuff here. There's a whole lot of stuff here. There's a whole lot of stuff there. But I'm gonna go here because there's more treasure.
Onwards.
But yeah, now with streaming, it's just like I'm just gonna turn it on and just start playing my game, which is a whole lot easier than having an elaborate plan of, oh, I'm gonna start a stream, then I'm gonna do a half hour of just chatting. Sometimes I just don't have a plan. Sometimes I just want to start running around in a video game and start killing stuff, and doing it that way feels so much liberating. I dropped the scheduling, I dropped the constant clip making, I dropped the memes. I'm just like, this is what you get. I'm just here. I'm just gonna play the silly games. Oh, I thought you were talking about a frog in my game. Wife let the dog back in and the frog was on the door frame. It fell inside, got scared by the dog, and found a comfy hiding place under the desk. Oh, is it just chilling in the house with you? Frogs really do just be chilling. Frogs would just sit there and stand still for hours. And it'd just be like the best time of their life. And, you know, now that I think about it, I think I'm learning to be more like the frog. The frog that just sits there in the rain. Yeah, that's some good rain. That is some good standing here. That is what I want to... That's the type of VTuber I am now. I'm just that, bro, we are just standing VTuber. Be like George. Be like George. Just be chilling. And don't get scared by dogs. That too. Don't get scared by dogs. Hey, there's a sensor. I could use this.
A lucky find.
Oh, right. This is 1.0. Okay, so in later versions, the sensor would actually have a little icon that shows up, but 1.0 treasure chests do not have this.
A lucky find.
And they still haven't like retroactively added where you get the little icon. that you do in 2.0. So
As
I'm
far
still
as the eye can
going
see.
in, not being able to see a thing.
A lucky find. Forgive me.
So Jinshi's like, a lucky find, and I'm like, girl, what do you see? Girl, tell me. Girl, help. Oh, is that how it works? Okay, let me go socialize.
Soar against the winds.
Can't believe I have to socialize in order to progress. This game just like real life for real. Amnesia? Oh yeah, the bandit camp. I was at the bandit camp earlier, and I was like, this area seems interesting, but it seems a little bit too involved for me. Oh wow, Mizu. I can't believe you led me into a quest. Look what you've done. Now I have to listen to Mizu instead of Mizu. I mean, he does mention treasure. Left button, right stick. It only gives you like 1 second to see what quest it is. Oh, you know what? You're right. It does have flight for easy traversal. Okay, so we go to quest. Do I have a million quests open? Yes, I do. Fusion, ha! You may call us Mizu here. Oh my gosh. Mizu, who did you fuse with? Okay, is this for the... Oh, this puzzle. Alright, Mizu. Oh, is this the tutorial for this puzzle? You mean this puzzle that I've literally been doing forever? Oh, Mizu and Misia. Can't believe it.
Onwards.
Hi, Ravi. Welcome in, welcome in. So, I don't... Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I can go upwards. Yeah, so far it's been pretty good. Because I am an awesome engineer. You see, I was iffy at first, but then I had to remember, I worked a job where I literally just fixed people's computers for like way too many years and for not enough pay. Unstable objects can be destroyed. Okay, take that. I hope you're doing well, Rabia. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh. I was like, why is it not letting me move? Really hate using it. It really is an iffy system. Since it's relying on so much,
Onwards.
so many plugins and whatnot, juggling them all. I still get crashes on occasion too. It wouldn't read your capture card again? Let's go. You know what? We're fixing everything today. This is Fix It July. That's what we're doing. This July, we are fixing everything as a team. Rabby's fixing, I'm fixing.
Forgive me.
Everyone here tonight, you all must be fixing. I don't know what you're fixing, but I believe. Wait. Okay. He could have teleported me back to the door. Oh no. Is that really what this is? Did I walk into a time lock daily quest?
As far as the eye can see.
Okay, I'm not as familiar with the geography anymore. I can't remember where to go.
Forgive me. All paths converge.
Like forgetting how to show a game capture source if you have more than 2 total among all of your screens. That too, I have run into that. Oh, I'm on the opposite side.
Soar against the...
Okay. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, wait, now I remember now. That's how low I had to turn it in order to be able to...
Forgive me.
Discord.
Onwards.
Okay, are they gonna let me in now? Oh yeah.
As far as the eye can see.
Free is the biggest thing for me because prior to that, like all the video software used to be like obnoxiously expensive, at least for the time. And then prior to OBS, you had stuff like free cam,
Forgive me.
which was like, well, we all remember the infamous watermark. Okay, so they lied to me. I was lied to. So I guess that is one of those daily quests. I can't believe this. I'm suing. I'm suing that engineer. Okay, let me go along down here.
Onwards.
It's crazy that this area actually feels a little nostalgic now. Like, what do you mean it's been 2 years since this game came out?
A lucky find. Onwards. Forgive me.
It's also funny because I feel like this area's music style, I don't think that this area has bad music. I think it undersells what the music team was capable of. I think that's what it is.
Found anything useful?
Because it's very understated, it's very ambient, it's very lo-fi. So they couldn't really flex. Then you go to 2.0 and they just go all in.
I can whip up endless delicious dishes. Don't underestimate the power of flavor combinations.
Oh, he's just voiced. They just put one voiced NPC out here.
Hey
I
there,
did not
what can I
expect
get
anyone
you?
to be
Oh, the
voiced out
place is
here.
small, but there's plenty to choose from.
Okay, this little bun is cute.
Onwards.
You know what? Actually, while I'm here, did I max out my cooking? Oh, wow, I actually did. What the? Oh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I now hear thunderstorm outside. Don't worry, I don't think the power will go out or anything. It's honestly been thunderstorming for the past couple of days.
That's a lovely find.
Which is probably a response to how hot it's been. Because anytime during the season, at least, I'm pretty sure it's like this everywhere, but at least in my area, every time that there is a temperature spike, either too cool or too hot, that's just how I know that the storm is coming.
Hi there. Let me know if you're ever in need of ore. We've got all types.
Oh. Oh, these are shops I never claimed.
Hope this helps. Thanks. Come back soon.
You know what? I'm getting my free money.
Hope this helps. Thanks.
It does.
Come back soon.
What else I want to spend ore on? I mean, honestly, these are 1.0. I've maxed out all of the 1.0 characters I plan to get. Especially been like that and only getting worse. Yeah, it's very extreme.
Hope this helps. Thanks. Come back soon.
Okay, I
Hope
need
this
to.
helps. Thanks. Come back soon.
I don't even know if I'm pretty sure the Originite isn't a big deal.
Onwards.
Okay, one more treasure chest around here. Hope this helps. Thanks. Come back soon.
Soar against the winds.
I'm gonna go buy drug. Spy drug.
It's been a while, Rover. We solved the mine's crisis all thanks to your help. Things have slowly returned to how they were before, but with a few changes here and there. Remember those two who always argued? But now they're practically inseparable, working together on updating the refinery's parts and system.
You know, he almost reminds me of like Joe from Family Guy.
Uncle Hong doesn't spend his whole day revisiting.
Well, maybe not
places
as
with a
deep.
diary in hand now. He's not just writing about the past anymore. He's focusing on the present and making plans for tomorrow.
Okay, nah, his voice isn't as
He's
raspy.
happy enough to let the younger generation take over the mine now, and it's all thanks to you, Rover. Come visit more often when you have the chance. It's been a while, Rover.
Road
Found
to the
anything you want?
multiverse?
Feel free to look around.
What kind of pharmacy just sells frogs? Okay, it's actually kind of strong. You guys might hear that in the background. Drugs? Yeah, can I get some smoked silver banded lizard? Okay, So my timing is bad. It's actually coming down pretty hard. But I'm gonna keep playing as long as possible. We'll see ya. If I randomly disappear, that's how you know it got bad.
Onwards.
You think if I offer the storm some drugs, it'll calm it down? Yeah, that thundering sign can't stop me. I can't read lightning. Oh wait, there's one last treasure chest.
Forgive me.
I like how it just... Wait, did I let that window down? I'm pretty sure I did.